Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of AllTheMods9 to the skies. Well, last time we got the Vibranium and the Unobtanium ingots sorted, and as you can see between episodes I've done a little bit more and I now have 9 of each of these. So obviously the first job for today is to craft these into the blocks, and I think actually, now saying that, I think I've already done the AllTheModium. So yeah, I've got one of those there, but I haven't done the Vibranium or the Unobtanium. So let's just do those, and those should both be quests, I think. Let's just have a look at that. Yeah, so we can get that one. Alright, don't need to do both of these. Right, okay. We'll leave that for later then, because what I want to do today, if we craft that back into a block, I want to use these blocks to start mining the Unobtanium, Vibranium, and AllTheModium. And the way we're going to do that is with industrial foregoing. So before getting to that, I've just done a few things downstairs, and I've been doing a little bit of building, so let's just go have a look at that. So if we come down to the bottom floor where we have the mob farm, you'll see things are looking a little bit different. Still got the same design, the white concrete and the light kiwi trim. I've just gone with that with in the walls and done the same kind of ceiling that we've got upstairs with the cyan terracotta. And I do think this works quite well. Very different, but I quite like it. So first room I did was just the one that we've got the power reactors in, and there's nothing over here. So we could go further if we needed to. But yeah, we don't want to look outside there too much because it's not very nice. But yeah, this power room, it's probably going to be enough for quite a while anyway, so I don't need to worry about this too much. And then over at the other side, we've got the mob farm, and the ceiling isn't completely finished yet, but I've done a little bit around here, and I think this is looking pretty cool. So I've also expanded the platform out both ways. I was going to do the industrial foregoing stuff at this side, but I can't go much further that way. So what I decided to do was go this way instead, and I built up a little room around here. And I've started to put the top part on and nearly done the ceiling, but I thought I'd just show you what I've done up here. So I've run the main cable that's carrying the P2P tunnels over this way, and then I have a P2P tunnel down here, which I haven't linked yet, so I'm going to go do that now. And then we're going to have the cables running off there, one into here, maybe for a terminal, but as I've got my wireless, I don't really need to do that, but I just like to have them in every room. And then I've got cables going around either side as well, which will link up to the machine somehow, but I don't know exactly what I'm doing yet. Right, so I'll grab my memory card, and how am I up to now? Right, so I've done 5, so this is number 6. I'll link that up. Now I've got 32 channels coming out there. Very nice. Okay, so let's get started with some industrial foregoing. I'm probably going to want to do some patterns, so that might be a good idea to have the pattern terminals over here. So tell you what, should we do that? Right, so we might as well have a crafting terminal as well, just for completeness. So we'll stick that one on there. Rip those out, and then just put those on the side. And we'll also have a pattern encoding terminal, and then finally the pattern access terminal. Put that there, and that there. And do I have any facades ready? No, of course I don't. So let's get some white concrete, put that in there, and just get a few of those and make that look pretty. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to want to do some patterns for the basic industrial foregoing machines that we've got up here. So firstly, to get started, we're going to need to make plastic, and that means first things first, we need the fluid extractor. So first pattern we need for this is the pity machine frame, and I'm going to need some patterns as well. Right, so I'll have one of those. We'll need to do the pressure plate as well. I've already got one for pistons, so everything else should be okay. So it's just the fluid extractor in there. Let's find a spot for these. So let's put that there, and those below, and then we can have the other machine frames above there. Okay, so next we want the latex processing unit. So yeah, we should be able to do all of that. I may need to do one for buckets actually. I don't think I've got one of those. So yeah, let's do one for buckets as well. So I'll put those in there, and we should probably do the thing that we're actually aiming for as well, shouldn't we? So let's get the laser miner. Actually, no, first we'll do the dissolution chamber because this is a big deal. And I think we should be able to do that. I may need to do one for the diamond gear, but everything else should be alright. Plastic is what we're working towards at first. So firstly, we'll do the laser drill. And I'll do ones for these once I've got the dissolution chamber set up. And then we need the all laser base as well. And then, we just need to do the diamond gear as well, don't we? Don't think I've got one for these. I do have the gold one, I'm pretty sure I've got that. So let's put these in here. Yeah, it's gold gear there, isn't it? So we'll put the diamond one up there so that all the gears are together. And then put these down here. Right, so if none of that made any sense, don't worry, I'm going to explain it all now. So the first step in industrial foregoing is to get this stuff called plastic. And to get that, we need dry rubber and this comes from the latex processing unit. And with that, you just put latex into it, which you get from a fluid extractor. Let's just set this up and we can see how it works. So let's get the fluid extractor first, and I'm going to do, let's do 5. Okay, so those are done. And to do this as well, if we just have a look at the recipe for latex, what you need to do is place logs down in front of the fluid extractor, and they all have different amounts that they can get, and acacia is the best one. So what I've done is I've planted a few acacia trees and chopped a few down. Not this many, because I realised they're EMC-able. So I duplicated a few of those with EMC, and now I have a ton of these. So we're not going to place these down manually eventually, but I will just do that for now to get things going. So we are going to need power for all this as well. So let's get a gate. And then we can have some of the nitro energy cables. 5 of those will do. So the way I normally do this is put the logs in the floor and then have the fluid extractor looking at them. So the way the industrial foregoing machines work is you have to be looking the way that you want the machine to operate. It's unfortunate this is an even number wide. Right, so what I want to do is put these down this way, and then I will have block places below here eventually. But these logs last so long, it's crazy. So let's go this way a bit, and then we can put these down just like this. And you can see already that's already stripping that. So we have a little bit of latex in there, but these aren't powered yet, so they won't be going as fast as they can. I believe it triples the speed once they're powered. So let's just take that out, and then we'll put, actually I'm going to do the power below, because then I can power the other machines with the same thing. So let's put these down here like this, and then we'll put the gate on the end, and these should be now powered and getting a ton of latex. So I can upgrade these machines as well. You know what, I don't like that that's one out, so let's just get another one, put that there, and have that like that. Yep, that's better. And then to power that one as well, and that's that done. Okay, so next step is to get the latex processing unit. We'll just have one of these, and we're going to need water as well, so we'll get a sink, and then just a few pipes. Just get the gold ones because it doesn't produce it that fast. Okay, so we're going to put this there. That'll do it. I need to take the latex out of all of these. So should I do this at the back, or should I have the pipes visible? No, let's hide it all the way. Let's keep it nice and neat, and then we can go into the back of there like that. I will just need to set all these to extract. Can upgrade those as well, but that has got a little bit of latex in it. Put the sink there. Oh, this is going to be annoying. Put that there and disconnect that one. And if we do that, that should have water and latex going into there. So we just need to power this. So let's grab another gate. Stick that on there, and that'll now start producing the dry rubber. So we just need to smelt this, and I'm going to use the one from Industrial Foregoing, so that is a resourceful furnace. And the reason we do this is because we also get essence out of it as well, which might come in handy for some other things. So we do need to get a little bit of plastic before we can do this. So let's take what we've already got here. I've got the netherite furnace, haven't I? But can I upgrade that? Alright, yeah, so we need a little bit more AllTheModium before we can do that, but let's just take that. And that's 10 plastic straight away. Okay, so now if I try the resourceful furnace again, so let's do a pattern for this. Put that in there, and then if we grab this, oh, it's missing, yeah, because I've got that on me. Okay, try that again. Right, so if we just put that there, I could probably power these from the back, but I'll just put individual gates on these. And then from this, we can just set this. So if we click on output and push that to the right, that'll go into there and start cooking. It's not terribly slow, but we can upgrade this as well. Okay, so with the plastic, we can just send that into a drawer. And I should have one that should match this fairly nicely. So I'll grab one of these, and I'll get that to lock it as well. Oh, actually, do I want to send this? No, I won't do that. I'll put that into an ender chest, and then we can send that into the main storage, can't we? So let's grab that. And if that's a white one, which it is, does this work if I just push to the right? It does. So that goes straight into there. Now, we just need to set up a drawer for this, and we should be good. So let's go do that. So I don't need a huge one, do I? Yeah, that'll do. I can go in there. Right, so we now have plastic fully automated and coming in. Nice. Right, so the next step is to get the dissolution chamber. And this is what we use to craft the add-ons and also the machine frames for doing the higher level machines. So let's see if we can get one of these. And we can. So let's grab that. And for this, we also need more latex. So what I'm going to do now is set up this exact same thing at the other side. And then instead of turning it into plastic, we're just going to send it into the dissolution chamber and do what we need to do in there. So I'll just do this bit off camera and then we'll get back to doing the interesting bit. Okay, so I've got a bit of work done there and I've got this same setup at this side. As it was anyway, because over here I've changed this up a bit. Now the pipe on the surface wasn't my original plan, but this does look pretty cool, so I'm okay with that. And the reason I've done that is I've added another 6 fluid extractors on this side because these things are pretty slow at first. We are going to put some upgrades in to speed them up a bit, but I definitely need more than just the 6 to keep this going. So latex processing unit is getting through this and this is getting cooked. And if we have a look at the plastic, we have a little bit coming in now, so over 100, so pretty happy about that. And also under here as well, I've got the block places in, and I have another 6 on me, so I'm going to do the same at this side. So to do this, the best thing to do is place the logs where they're going to go, and then if you go below, as with all industrial foregoing machines, you need to look the way that you want the machines to work. So we'll do that, and then we can also, if we grab some acacia, I have done this on the other side, I put a stack in each one, so if you just grab 6 stacks of this, and then we can just put that in all of these, and that quite honestly should keep it going for a while. But we can put some pipes on this, or maybe even just modular routers to send the logs into here, but that should more than do for now. So on this side, I've broken this up a little bit, and I've got the dissolution chamber here, and it's already got the latex pumped into it. So I don't have anything going into this one, and that is because we want pink slime to go into here, but we don't have that yet. But what I do have is 2 pattern providers, and I'm just going to put these on the back of these. And we're going to use this to do the machine frames from industrial foregoing. But if we just come down here, if I can see it, I have an export bus on there, and that is how we're going to get the pink slime into it. And then the patterns themselves are just going to be for the items that we need for the upgrade, but the fluid is just going to be pumped in automatically. So let's do the first one for the advanced machine frame. And no, it's not the advanced one, is it? The simple machine frame, that's what we want. We've already done the pitting machine frame, and that's just a craft, but now we need to do the pattern for this. And if we do that, what we want to do is take out the latex, because that is already going to be in that machine. Put that like that, and then we'll put this into this one. We now should be able to do those machine frames. So let's just give that a go. Just like that, and that should go into there. And it is going to be pretty slow because we haven't got the upgrades in, but that's what we're going to work on next. So while that's doing that, we can get these patterns in here. So what we want to do is the add-ons, and we're just going to go straight into the tier 2 because these use diamonds. So we'll just do that, and again we're going to take the latex out every time. So that is the speed one. We also want the efficiency, remove the latex, and then finally the processing. Again, remove the latex, and that should do it. So if we put that in there, now we should be able to do all those. So let's just check we've got that machine frame, which is there. Nice. I suppose we should get some of these add-ons going. Firstly, for the ones that makes them, so we'll just do one of each first, and we'll just queue all these up. Hopefully that won't break anything. So that should be doing one of them now. Alright, you need to put this onto the output to push to the back. Yeah, so I'll send that into there. Okay, so I'll grab those 2, and finally that one. So now if we put those in there, that should go a lot faster. So if you just grab some more of these, because we're going to put them in all of these fluid extractors, and also into the latex processing unit, and into the resourceful furnace, and in there as well. So I've got quite a few to do. Let's do 20 of those first. Now this is going to use a lot of diamonds, but that's not an issue because I've got 165,000, so I'm alright with that. Alright, we'll take 6, and then we can put those straight into here, and you can put 1 in each one, so we can just shift click them in. Right, so that is already out of latex, so yeah, I think I'm going to need to do a buffer for this because that was backed up. So yeah, definitely going to need to have a buffer for this ready for when I'm doing stuff like this. So maybe we shouldn't have done 20. But anyway, while that's slowly doing that, what we can then do is set up the pattern for the next machine I want to use, and that is the mob crush. Have I already done it? The mob slaughter factory. So this is the way we're going to get pink slime, and it is a bit of a pain to craft this when you don't have the pattern set up, so it's like crafting swords and axes, non-stackables, always annoying. But we've got that there, so we can just do that, and that does its thing. Now for this, we're also going to need a range add-on. Now I don't know if I can do these. Well, I think 4 should do it. So we'll get the pattern for that, and then we can put that one into here as well. And hopefully this isn't going to take much longer. So I did 20, didn't I? So that's 8 I've got now. Anyway, let's talk about this mob slaughter factory. What we can do with this is put this next to our mob farm, and instead of the mob crusher that we've got there at the minute, we can use this to kill things, and it'll give us 2 things. It'll give us liquid meat, I think it's called, and the other thing is pink slime. So yeah, liquid meat, which we don't want, we're just going to throw this away, but we also want the pink slime. So what we can do is craft a fluid trash can, nice and simple, and then we can take the pink slime and import it into AE2. So to do that, I'm going to craft a fluid cell, which I haven't done yet. So let's grab the, might as well do the 64k, because I think I've got some of the cells anyway. What's that? Quartz glass. Okay, so grab rid of this. Okay, so 64k fluid cell. There we go, let's have that. Right, now I need to go back to my drives, don't I? Which are definitely in a really rubbish place. How do I have space? I don't think, oh yeah, oh no, I've already got one. I already have a storage cell. I didn't realise I'd done that. So I've got essence. Alright, I didn't know I'd done that. I don't know, even know why it's got stuff in it. So where is that coming from? So I've already got latex coming in. I don't understand. Oh, I know why. It's because that pipe's connected underneath there, isn't it? Oh my god. So if we look at latex again. Yep, that's not going up. That was a little bit silly, wasn't it? Alright, but at least everything else is connected as it should be. Okay, right, so the mob slaughter factory. Are these done yet? Oh no, we've got 12, so that's just another 2, isn't it? Might as well take these out and put these into here. Just bucket all that into there, and that should go a little bit quicker. Right, so that is all done. Those are done now. Right, let's do the range add-on, and then we can go get this pink slime sorted. So I think range tier 4 should be enough. Let's do that. Oh, I left the latex in there, didn't I? So let's try this pattern again. Take that out. Okay, take that in there. And I'll probably need to cancel that. Try that again. Okay, there we have our range add-on. Alright, so if we go to the mob farm, we should be able to do this now. Now, this is a bit of a risk, because I'm going to break the walls of this. So let's tell you what, let's slow it down. Let's stop this thing doing this. Tell you what, we'll just set the number on here really high, so it's not going to do anything. Then, tell you what, let's get rid of this stuff down here, because we don't really need that. And what I want to do is, can I turn off my mob masher? I just need to break that redstone block, right? Now, does that let light through though? Let's just put another block there to stop any light if it is there. And then if we put the mob slaughter factory down here, and then power that with a gate, anything that's in front of it will get killed, but the working area is only small at the minute, if you can see that. So if we just put the range add-on into there, that should start killing things. And you can see the liquid meat is coming in, and a tiny bit of pink slime. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, I'm just going to move all this. Because we need 2 outputs from this. One for the liquid meat. So we'll put liquid meat going, turn all these off, and to the left, which is east, which is that way, we're going to put the fluid trash can there, and then that should send out all the liquid meat into that. So if we put that on push, yeah, that's going. So now I've got this working, we can actually turn the mob farm back on again, or get it sped back up anyway. So we'll turn that down to 2. Right, so I'll sped that back up, but this thing is incredibly slow at killing things. So what I've done is I've got some of the range add-ons, and I've just requested the other 2 as well. Processing, and was there a speed one? So do that, and that should kill things much quicker now. So this isn't a permanent setup. I will get rid of this once I've got a decent amount of pink slime. So I suppose we should just import that now, shouldn't we? So let's grab an import bus, and I've already got some fluids cable there. Now this is going to look a bit horrible for now. So let's just run this up here. As I say, this is temporary. We don't need to worry about how much of a mess this is. So if we put an import bus on there, and then so the pink slime we want to go to the front. Do we? Yeah. Push that way. So do that, and is that going anywhere? It is. So if we just put some acceleration cards in there, do that, and this doesn't appear to be. Yeah, it is spawning quite fast, isn't it? It's just not as noisy as the other way, because they just die instantly rather than taking damage like they do on the mob masher. So yeah, there's nothing in there. So if we now look in here for pink slime, we have 6 buckets. So if I just grab a bucket of that, and we can now set this export bus to export pink slime into the dissolution chamber, and it's got a little bit in there, so we should probably speed that one up as well. Grab some of those and put that in there, and that is now almost full of pink slime. So we're still generating the last little bit of it, but once this is full, we should start building up a backlog on those fluid cells, which is pretty cool. Right, so that's coming in and going back out. So now with this, I can do the next level of the machine frame. So if I have a look in here, I didn't do the pattern yet, did I? So let's have a look and set up this, and then one is the advanced machine frame. So this is pink slime. So again, we'll do this and take that out, and then if we just encode that, we can put that into the other one that is behind here. Where is it? That one. And then we just need to set the output of this to push to the back, and that should be it. So let's do that. Give that one a go. I don't have any upgrades in this one yet, so I'll do that as well. Put an efficiency one in there. Did I only put efficiency in these? I did. I thought I'd put the speed ones in, so we'll definitely get the speed ones going as well. Okay, so these are all blacked up. These all have a bucket in them, and this has 8 buckets in there. So that didn't go anywhere. Why didn't that go anywhere? Oh, I did it on the wrong one. Okay. So on output, put that to push, and that is done. Okay. So the reason I want these advanced machine frames is so I can get into the main goal for this episode, and that is to get the laser miner going. So if we look at the all laser base, this thing, we should probably set up a pattern for this so we can use that. And I do have iron ore because I've been getting tons of it. And then we need the laser drills as well. We need 36 of these for the one that I'm going to do. So tell you what, we'll do patterns for these as well. Oh no, I already have. So let's get one all laser base. And then we also want the miner as well. So let's get, no, not that. Have I not done the miner? Sorry, the laser drill. That's why I can't find it, 'cause it's not called that. Laser drill. And we want 36 of these. Oh, nether brick, really? Alright, I don't actually have a process for netherrack at the minute. It's, well, I do, but it's all getting crushed. So let's tell you what, let's slow that down a bit. Take the upgrade out of there, and then the netherrack should back up a little bit. Actually, we'll do that one as well. That should do it. So I do need to set up a process for getting some nether brick, but I don't think I'm going to need tons for anything else. Alright, so just put that in there. Okay, stick that in there, and then we'll try that again. So 36, that going, and it's got everything else. Right, so I'll get the rest of this room tidied up, and then we can get the laser drill set up. Right, so I've got all this tidied up, all the walls done, and pretty much finished off. I haven't done the ceiling yet because I was planning on putting the laser drill up there so we could see it from down here, but I don't think I'm going to do that now, so I will just fill in this ceiling. But I've also been through here and got all of the upgrades in all of these extractors and all of these machines this side as well. And I've also put a simple black hole tank here as well, and this holds an absolute ton. This can hold 1,000 buckets. So when I was doing these add-ons and using up all of this latex, the buffer of 8 buckets just wasn't enough. So as you can see now, we've got 189 buckets. So these are just constantly filling that up, and then when I come along and use a bit of it, it's not a big deal. And then on the other side, we've also got all of these add-ons in as well. In all of these, they're all done. And then same with the latex processing unit and the redstone furnace as well. So this is going very well. And I've also just put this up here as well, the storage monitor, and this is just showing the plastic that we've got. So over 1,000 in there now, so got to be happy about that. But now we just need to do these things. So I have 36 laser drills and the ore laser base, and I've also crafted up 36 of each of the add-ons as well. Got quite a few of the nitro cables, which transfers a massive amount of power, 1,000,000 FE per tick, which is more than enough. A couple of ender gates, and I've just crafted up a netherite chest as well. I just need to decide where I'm going to put this now, don't I? So I was thinking either above, which I don't know if I'll do that now, but I do have this space out here. I just don't have any way of getting to it. Not that I really need to get to this, but it would be cool if we could see it. So maybe I was thinking we could do it in the floor. So I need to do a little bit of building to do that. But if that's centered, I could put the laser base in the middle and then have like the wall of laser drills around the outside. So I just need to do a 5 by 5. So that's a 3 by 3. I think this could be pretty good. And if I put the key like where those blocks are and then have the laser drills down here. So let's just try this, see what it looks like. No, that's wrong, isn't it? Because we need to face it the other way. So it's against that block there. So if I go like that, 3, and then same that way, and then like that, they should all be facing this way. And then what we're going to do, if we just do that, and then we'll put the all laser base in the middle, like that. That should be doing its thing. Now, we just need to power these, and this will work. I will get all the others in, but let's just get it up and running first. So I'm going to put these energy cables just connected around the back, and then these can go around the other side as well. But then if I just put a gate on here, this will get this powered and up and running. So just like that. And now this should start bringing stuff in. So I also need some. No, let's just put some of these in here, like that. And this will speed this up dramatically. So let's just have a look at that. Yeah, so we already have some ruby ore in there. Not exactly what I wanted. So this is going obviously a lot faster. It's going to use a lot more power, but I think we should be alright. So that's 9 of those. All points like that I'm fully upgraded. As you can see, we've got stuff coming in. So what we're going to do is put this chest on top here. And then we can export this further. But if we just go to output and put that to push, everything will go into this netherite chest. Nice. Now, what I wanted to do, the main reason we're doing this, is to get the crazy ores that we got last time. So we want an AllTheModium, and where is it? Vibranium and Unobtanium. So I believe, instead of putting lenses in here like you normally do, if we put these things in, we should have a higher chance of getting these. So yeah, so there, that's AllTheModium coming in. And I think, if I've heard right, we can put all 3 of these in here rather than having a different setup for each one, and we'll get a chance of getting all 3 of them. So yeah, I've got AllTheModium, Unobtanium, and let's see a Vibranium just to make sure it's working. There we go, Vibranium. Right, so I'll get the rest of this finished off. I'll get all these in with all the upgrades in, tidy it up a little bit, and then we can have a look at the final thing. Right, so there it is. That is the room all done, and we have bit of progress with this. So if we just have a look in his chest, yeah, it's gone a bit mad. I've got tons of AllTheModium, tons of Unobtanium, and tons of Vibranium as well. Got a few other little bits coming through, so we need to sort this out. But what I've done for now is I've set up a filter on this pipe, and I've also added my first ultimate pipe upgrade as well. And you craft these with netherite, but as we know, that is not an issue now. So yeah, I'm just going to process these 3 for now, and I'm going to do that with the netherite furnace, but I want to upgrade that to an Unobtanium one. But first, to do that, I'm going to actually grab a few of these, because I don't think I'm going to process these by doubling them with the hammer like I'm doing here. But just for the first few, I might as well like get a bit more for my money. I think if I just cook these up directly, it's not going to be a problem, because as you can see, we've got tons coming through and it hasn't actually been that long. So I'll just do a few of these with this hammer, and then we might as well just cook these up as well while we're doing this. No more messing about, we've got tons of this stuff now. But I'm doing the wrong thing there, right? I'm supposed to be doing the doubled up one. It's not even an issue. So let's double these ones, and I suppose we should just leave it at that, really, because I don't really need to do this. Let's just get all that in there. And I think that should be enough to do what I want to do. Because I need a few blocks and ingots to upgrade the furnaces. That's quite a lot of those. Let's just do a few blocks of each of these. Vibranium. and the Unobtanium. And then if we look at the netherite furnace, I can turn that into an AllTheModium furnace. I can then turn that into a Vibranium furnace, and then finally that one into the Unobtanium furnace. And I think that is the final one. Yeah, we can't go any further than that. So if we just put this on top of that pipe, we should just start, this should just start going crazy. Oh, I need to put that in there as well. Click that on sort, and then we just need to put the bottom as input like that, and then we'll put the top as output and put an ender chest on there, and that hasn't got any power, has it? So let's put that gate back on like that, and that should now go absolutely crazy. Yeah, that's just cooked those already. So let's get an ender chest. Yeah, so this is the main one all the ores go through, so we might as well stick it in the same one. And if we put that on there like that, we should, if this is doing it right, auto output on. So that's just going to fill up with AllTheModium in no time. So I need to go get these put into a storage drawer, and then they should start coming through nice and easy. Okay, so we'll put these in compacting drawers as well. So best way to do that is turn those into nuggets, and those as well. So should we put these up here somewhere? And I will upgrade these drawers as well, because they are going to fill up. Look at that. That is mad. Right. That. And that. And do I have any upgrades? Yeah, let's grab 3 of those. Probably going to need more than that, but this should do it for now. Okay, so that'll have 12,000 blocks in each of those, but that's probably going to fill up fairly quickly. Right, so that's done all that already, which is really good. Yeah, that furnace is absolutely crazy. So we can put all this in here as well. I can go into there. I suppose we could just actually let everything through here, couldn't we, and cook most of it. But we're not getting that much more of all the stuff, so we'll leave that in there for now. We can figure out if we can do something else with that. While that's doing that, I can stick those in there. That furnace is ridiculously fast. That is crazy. So the only other thing to mention here is that we've got this thing fill up as well. So I've got 1,024 buckets of latex in there for whenever we need to use this. And the plastic, yeah, over 4,000 now, so that's crazy. So we can definitely do some other stuff with industrial foregoing if we want, but my main goal was to get this done, and I did it. So very happy about that, but I'm going to leave it there. Got everything I wanted to get done today. We did the industrial foregoing basics, got the laser miner going. Now we're auto mining and auto processing AllTheModium, Vibranium and Unobtanium. Gotta be happy about that. So if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I shall see you again next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye bye.